Okay, are we ready to hear something interesting from Southeast Europe? Is everyone in? Yeah. Okay, as you can see, this is a regional campaign to end fur farming in Southeast Europe, called Fur Free Forever. And a lot of us from this campaign are already here at the conference and also here, so please, hey everyone. Bulgarians are hiding somewhere. Oh yeah, they are everywhere, in fact. And they made this design, so thanks to them it looks good. So thank you, Bulgaria. Serbia, are you here? Okay,
Yeah,
don't be shy, Serbia. Bosnia is here. Okay, I'm Bosnian, so thanks. Okay, yeah.
So you made the intro yourself.
Okay, you can. He's going to say who I am. Okay.
No, I think that you introduced yourself well, so we don't have to do that anymore.
Okay, my name is Maida Šabeta. I'm from Bosnia, and I'm a project coordinator. I also work for PETA Germany, and I'm supporting coordinator of Make for History from Fur Free Alliance. Enough about me. I'm going to give you introduction to this campaign. It all comes from Croatia, that is not part of this campaign, thankfully, because they have their fur farming ban. Southeast Europe, oh yeah. Well, Southeast Europe is very popular part of the world as pretty crazy, okay? Everyone knows about Balkan countries, and when you psychiatrists say that the Balkan is not from geographical thing, it's a mental thing, okay? If you are from Balkan, then you have some mental issues. Yeah, but in this area there is Croatia. And Croatia was the third country in the world that banned fur farming, okay? Thanks to Animal Friends Croatia, who are, I think, here. Yeah. Yeah, Bernard. And all the countries of ex-Yugoslavia copied their law, their fur farming, actually the entire animal protection law. So my country, Bosnia, was fourth, Serbia was fifth, but we got it in the same year. Macedonia and Slovenia, they also banned fur. So basically, ex-Yugoslavia entirely banned fur. But we still have this Balkan mentality, right? In 2015, a fur lobby from Serbia sent supporting letter to Croatia. And they mentioned also Bosnia. And in 2016, the entire fur lobby united to delete the fur farming bans in this region, in these three countries, okay. And the first crisis happened in Croatia and Bosnia at the same time in 2016, although we knew it is going to happen because thankfully Animal Friends Croatia, they cashed it. They cashed this letter on some fur farmers forum or something. And thankfully, Croatia defended the ban. And we also in Bosnia, we defended the ban in 2016, but our fur farming ban was supposed to enter into force in 2018. So Croatia is fur free. Bosnia, not so much. After we in Bosnia defended the ban in 2016, suddenly in 2017, in late May, we found out that the fur lobby proposed to the parliament directly to postpone the ban for the next 10 years. And it was like an urgent procedure. And can you imagine, there is no animal rights organization in Bosnia, so there was no one to react, except two of us. One person works in the State Department, she just loves animals. And she found me on Facebook and she informed me what's going on. And that's when we formed Anti-Fur Coalition. A coalition meant two persons, that's all. And I worked in State Department for environmental protection, and I knew something about, some legal things regarding environment. So we used that, And instead of getting postponed for farming in Bosnia in July, we postponed the procedure. We managed to organize this public discussion in Bosnian parliament in September 2017, a year ago. Hello, sweetie. We met for lobby. At this discussion, there were 470 fur farmers, and only 7 of us. And among 7 of us, there were 2 persons that were not supposed to talk because they belong to an NGO for environment, actually for Aarhus Convention. So can you imagine this discussion? And for Europe, you can see it. Okay, how works the pointing? I forgot it already. It doesn't matter. Okay, in first row, there is the for Europe. Okay, and actually you can see the 2 of us, me and Leila from Coalition, and another person that moved to Croatia. So we met them, and we definitely learned how they think, okay, what they use, how shame they don't have. They used to approach the politicians like they are best friends with them, okay? And no matter what we did, the politicians didn't care what we were saying, okay? We had arguments, they didn't have arguments. They used to say that they love chinchillas, okay? That we don't. They had the most stupid thing I ever heard. Actually, the veterinarian professor from Sarajevo said this, that there's no better thing for endangered chinchillas than to raise them and kill them for fur. That's what he said. And he got applause. Okay, and no one cared what we had to say. Still, the fur farming ban in Bosnia entered into force this January, but we didn't celebrate it because we knew that our stupid and corrupt country will make a scandalous decision, and they did it. In January, before that stupid decision, yeah, I have to say something before. They also managed to make media silent. Media used to share only when we do something like stupid, not stupid, but for example, if we organize shocking event outside on the streets. But for example, at the parliament, they were media. They were supposed to record what we were saying and let citizens know, hear our arguments, but they didn't. They only let fur farmers talk in public. And we knew what's going to happen, and we asked the entire world to help us. And if you go to hashtag #FurFreeBosnia, you will find loads of photos from entire world. And you can see here Finland, Israel, Hungary, Anime from Denmark, Macedonia, UK, okay, this is Bosnian, PETA Germany, okay, this was before our protest, here is Bulgaria, and so many more. And now I would love to point somehow again, I forgot how it works. This protest happened a few days before the final decision. Okay, here, wait, again. Yeah. This protest happened at the same time with the protest and the global campaign. The same time, 4 protests we had. 2 in Bosnia and Herzegovina, 1 in Belgrade, and another in Zagreb in front of Bosnian embassies. And Respect for Animals in UK also sent a letter and petition to our embassy. And I want to point, do you see this person here? Okay, you don't. That's for farmer, and he's with police. And he came to us, there's no media, okay? Can you imagine 4 protests at the same time are happening, and there are no media? And he came to our protest to inform us that we are losing, okay? To inform us that there's not going to be media. No one in parliament knew that there are loads of pictures across the world that support fur farming ban in Bosnia. And of course, Bosnian parliament decided 40 days after the enforcement of the ban to postpone it for extra 10 years. And then we knew it. They're going to move to Serbia. After they were waiting for final outcome in Bosnia. And Serbia now, our Serbian colleagues are really, really much fighting in order to defend their ban, their existing ban. And please, we all need to help them somehow. And the fact is that all our region, including Bulgaria, the fur farming ban crisis is orchestrated from Hungary, because in Hungary, there is this company, Wanger, that has so many offshoring chinchilla farms in all this region, including Poland, which is not in our region. And for 50% of world chinchilla fur farming falls on Hungarian fur industry. Okay, and there is another issue which makes us more anxious, is that all the countries involved are new destination for Dutch mink farms. And Netherlands is getting their fur farming ban enforced in 2024. And we already witnessed it. There are Dutch farms in Romania and in Greece already. And they already visited Bosnian and Serbian parliaments, and they promised the same scenario as if you know the scenario from Poland. And at the same time, Bulgaria already launched a remarkable campaign, national campaign. At the same time, while we were fighting for this chinchilla crisis in these countries, in Bosnia, Serbia, and Croatia, and we already worked with Hungary. So instead of fighting this battle alone with a single approach, we decided to unite. This region is very, very famous and popular as corrupt, as very easygoing, and and also we learned how for lobby things, how they work, how they make pressure on less corrupt countries. And can you imagine in countries like ours? And when we united, we really had strong motivation to unite. We launched the campaign the launching moment was our international march that happened at that time. We were only 5 countries, now we are 7. We were Hungary, Serbia, Bosnia, Herzegovina, Montenegro, and Bulgaria. And we had our international march. I will try to start this video. You'll see we have 2 videos from the march. It's not working. Yeah. Please work. It should work. The other work.
Oh, there's problem with the codec. That's a big problem.
Okay.
Could you maybe carry on with the speech, and I'll contact our technical support. He can solve this.
Actually, I can't without this video because
it's.
Okay, we have another video from Bulgaria.
Wait
Okay.
I'll try that.
If you have internet, I can just play it because I.
No, it's your march in Bulgaria. It has.
Yeah, you have it on the internet.
Yeah, we
Okay,
have it.
so
We
we
have
can
it.
find
We have it on Facebook. Our both videos. Yeah.
So can you
Yeah, this is a little bit shaming. Technical issues.
Sorry for that, guys.
Yeah, this will be stupid, I think. Okay. Where's the slash? Is this? No. It's checked keyboard. Slash for free forever.
Here?
Okay. But the other one worked, yeah, remember today.
I know, I don't know why it doesn't work now.
I'm so sorry. You can sing while we're. Yeah. Anyone wants to sing? And the network is pretty slow. You really need to see this remarkable march in Bulgaria. You really have to.
Oh, it's not here. So you don't have it on the
No,
flash driver, right?
Why is not? Why is the internet not working?
Try to run it. I'll go for the technique.
Maybe okay. Maybe I can continue talking. Maybe these videos will be nice to see later on. Oh. Oh my God. Yeah. I'm so sorry. I hope you will see this remarkable march, especially from Bulgaria. They were so amazing. You can't believe how amazing this group is. But okay, before the technical issues, okay, let's talk about second part of this campaign. It's Make for History that actually belongs to For Free Alliance. What?
Does it already function?
No, it's not.
I brought the technical support guy, so.
Okay. Go back and another back. Okay.
Tohle. Vidíš? Tady takhle to nejde přehrát. Když jsme to zkoušeli. A když dám takhle, když to chci takhle, tak mi to napíše
Yeah, sing.
korek a ne.
But the other one worked. We tried together.
I know, I don't know why it doesn't do it now.
Tried it before.
Yeah, today before the
Yeah,
lectures,
like,
and it's not working.
Half hour before.
It's actually like sent all together and. Okay, let's keep it. I don't know what to say. Maybe let's try this one.
Have you tried to fix the internet?
What?
Try to fix the internet?
We can do anything with that.
Yeah,
but
we can fix it later.
And we just try to restart
Let-
the viewer.
Okay. Can you bring back
could
the
try to-
presentation? We'll skip. What you doing?
We'll try to restart this.
No, don't, please. Later, we're losing time.
Okay.
And people are getting annoyed. So can you
Yeah.
go back
No.
again? Okay. So I was talking about this project from For Free Alliance. It was an exhibition that was organized at the European Parliament at the beginning of this year. I believe that most of you know about it. And as a part of For Free Forever campaign, we decided to make for history tour through this region. The main reason was that especially countries that don't belong to European Union but are eager to join the European Union like to have anything that is that already happened there that's coming from European Union. And also countries that are already there, they're okay with it. And the first destination was Belgrade, of course, because it's very, very urgent country. They are about to lose entire fur farming ban. And it is all scientific, it's all based on scientific facts. And so it's not typical activism, it's a really serious thing. And the next destination is Bulgaria, and we are going to have it across all the region, all our countries. Okay, I'll try to start this one because it already worked today. Okay, yes, it works. Finally, one video works. was we called it Fox Tour, organized entirely from PETA Germany. So really, thank you, PETA, for this. The Fox mask visited all the cities in our region, in our campaign. So it went from Budapest to Cluj in Romania, then Bucharest, then Sofia, then Belgrade, then Sarajevo, then Montenegro. And when it comes to international cooperation, as I'm administrator of our Instagram and Facebook, I used to follow how it had impacts on not only on people, but on activists across this region. For example, when this tour moved from Budapest to Romania, I used to witness so many reactions from Hungary in Romania. When it moved from Romania to Bulgaria, I used to witness so many reactions from Hungary and Romania. And it really had great impact. Can you imagine how many reactions we had when we ended up in Montenegro? So yeah, this campaign actually has a really good impact to everyone, to animal lovers or animal friends. Okay, now, what are we really fighting for? Now, number and type of animals. As I already mentioned, Hungary is kind of center for chinchilla breeding and killing in our region. Only Hungary, this is without offshoring farming. In Hungary, there are 200 and plus chinchilla farms, and they also have 3 illegal, really huge, but illegal chinchilla fur plants. There are like approximate number, 100,000 of animals, and there's discovered 1 big Angora rabbit farm, and there's unknown number of other species. We found out that there's hamster farming in Hungary, recently. There's possibility of many fox farmings, but Hungary is really huge, and as you already heard, there are 3 big illegal chinchilla plants, and it's all okay for their inspection and their authorities. In Romania, there are 75 chinchilla farmers with around average 300 chinchillas in each farm, 2 large mink farms with each with 50,000 animals from Netherland. That's what I already mentioned. And several other farms with foxes, mink, rabbit, unknown number. And we can only guess how many animals are being bred and killed in Romania. In Bulgaria, there are 3 huge mink farms with 120,000 of minks. And thanks to this campaign, Serbians discovered that they are offshoring 44 chinchilla farms in Bulgaria. They actually work for Serbian farmer, and Serbian farmer works for Hungary. In Bosnia and Herzegovina, there are 60 chinchilla farms with around 9,000 animals exported to Hungary annually, and 13 mink farms with unknown number of minks. Average number in Bosnia on 1 mink farm is 2,000, but we are more scared from Dutch farms because they have like really huge farms. In Serbia, there are 4 operating chinchilla farms, 18 registered, and there are speculations that show that there are way more offshoring farms, as I already mentioned, those offshoring to Bulgaria, and there are so many more in Serbia. The official number, this is only official number of chinchilla killing annually in Serbia is 12,000. And Greece has, as you see, 131 fur farms and many fur processing plants. Greece has their fur industry, and the approximate number is over 500,000. And there's so, as you see, mink, 8 chinchilla farms, 1 rabbit, and among mink farms there are 4 Dutch farms. I hope this will work, because this is investigation from Bulgaria.
България. Yes. 2 км до село Маджерито, 7 км южно от град Стара Загора. Най-голямата ферма за норки в България, в която към момента има около 100 000 животни. Халетата на фермата с норки се намират само на няколко метра от гората. Дели ги единична ограда. Намира се в близост до митница, Ферма за птици, международен главен път Е85. Американската норка не се среща в местната околна среда. Инвазивният й характер и лесната й адаптивност сериозно застрашават множество местни животински видове. Във фермата се виждат животни, които се разхождат извън клетките. Някои от тези животни са болни и слаби. Според изискванията, този размер клетки са предвидени само за едно животно. Норките са териториални хищници и в природата възрастните индивиди не живеят в групи, а поединично. Съвместното съжителство е против техните инстинкти и е причина за силен стрес. Невротичното или стереотипно поведение е признак за това, че животното преживява висок стрес. Вследствие на този стрес, норките започват да се хапят помежду си, да се канибализират сами, а в крайна сметка и полудяват. Тук те са затворени по 3, 4 или дори 5 в една клетка. Въпреки изискванията да е изчистено, клетките са мръсни, а по земята има локви от изпражнения. Много от животните имат отворени рани и дерматологични заболявания в напреднал стадий. По нищо не личи тези рани да са третирани. Твърде е вероятно животните да бъдат оставени да страдат така, докато не умрат или в крайна сметка не бъдат убити за кожата им. Фермата е пренаселена, цари ниска хигиена, храната и водата са оскъдни. На не едно място вече има мъртви животни, чието трупове не са премахнати, представляват опасност за останалите животни на фермата, потенциално и за околната среда. Никое животно не трябва да бъде отглеждано за селскостопански цели, освен ако не може разумно да се очаква въз основа на неговия генотип или фенотип, да може да бъде отглеждано без това да оказва увреждащо влияние върху неговото здраве и добро състояние. Директива 9858 ЕС.
This farm is pretty typical to Dutch farms that are coming to our region. And our greatest friends from Bulgaria, they launched on March 24, right? They launched a citizen initiative in order to collect as many as possible signatures in order to introduce fur farming ban in Bulgaria. And they were supposed to get reaction from parliament after 3 months, but the parliament was on vacation, so they received the information and held a meeting with them on 4th of September, right? And the total number of signatures collected were 51,000, which is the best score till now, right? Yeah, much better than the another topic, right, in Bulgaria, which is really a huge success. And we are looking for getting at least proposal by the end of this year. And Make for History is supposed to happen in November. That we and for Free Alliance were already dismissed from the parliament, but we are still looking forward to get Make for History even to the parliament. More about this topic, we'll probably mention George tomorrow. You will have to visit his speech tomorrow at 12 in room 3, right? You will hear his speech about corruption in Bulgaria, but we will laugh a little bit about this. So our common focus in this region are Serbian ban to be defended. We have a little bit more than 2 months to defend Serbian ban. And if we lose Serbia, then all the fur lobby will get precedent, and they will go back to other countries that already banned fur, especially those with phasing out period. Bulgarian ban to achieve by the end of this year. And there's good news from Bosnia. We are looking forward to use some legal instruments, and probably we will bring back our enforcement. Greek subsidies, I will tell later about Greek subsidies. So our focus is to cut them down, and Hungarian campaign to start cutting the offshoring business. Montenegro to introduce a symbolic fur farming ban, and Romania to at least shred the fur lobby over there. This is the focus, but our common goal is to get fur farming bans in all these countries as soon as possible, and we will make it all together and united. Now, Greece. I will also have good news from Greece. There is a real fur industry. That's country that is like legs for entire fur industry, fur lobby. All chinchilla fur from Hungary goes there for processing. Okay, so it's all connected. So our countries breed animals, kill for fur, and all that fur goes to Greece in order to be processed. Fur farms and processing plants can survive without governmental subsidies, and an average amount of the subsidy is around 1.5 million of euros. Fur abolition from Greece is going to cut the subsidies. This is actually very good news. The fur industry has no money anymore. And in order to survive, that's already happening in Greece, in really huge fur industry country. And we together are working on this in order to cut the subsidies, and when they lose the subsidies, they will break down, and when they break down, the entire regional fur farms will also break down because they won't have money. And the reason why Greeks are in need for subsidies is Russia. Russia is the main destination for our fur. In ex-Yugoslavia, there used to be organized tours to Greece for shopping fur. So ex-Yugoslavia used to shop fur in Greece. There was tourism, okay, tourist offers in ex-Yugoslavia. In Russia, it's still happening. They have special flights to Greece only for fur shopping, and no one in Greece doesn't want. All Greek people are against fur, so no one from Greece is buying the fur. And fur also goes to Russia and Emirati, and in the Emirati especially Russians are buying it. But there was some crisis in Russia, and now they don't have this destination anymore. So this is very, very good news from Greece. Okay, this is going to be funny. We have, of course, obstacles. Actually, this region has obstacles for this cooperation. This is the most corrupt part of Europe. Okay, tomorrow George is giving a speech about corrupt Bulgaria. And we, in this campaign, when we talk with each other, most of the time we fight over whose country is worse. For example, last year here, in Vienna, at the CARE, I met Romanian girl. She is actually from this campaign, yeah, and other Romanians are here. We spend all time in CARE fighting over which country is worse, Bosnia or Romania. And now George is giving a speech on Bulgaria is the worst. Okay, today I heard that Germany is corrupt. Come on, you're kidding on me. Okay. Due to corruption and easygoing legislation, it's so hard to fight for animals. It's not only corruption. This region has so many problems. For example, Bosnia, maybe Romania, I don't know. Do you think we are worse still than Bosnia? We have human rights issues. We don't have social stability at all. If you lose your job, then you're not going to get anything from state in order to secure you, okay? And there's so many problems with humans, and if you approach to people and you mention animal rights, you're fool, you're idiot. How can you talk about animals while people are starving and need to leave, okay? Mentality is difficult. As I already mentioned, okay, Hungary doesn't belong to Balkan, but they have also some influence from Balkan, probably because they visited us a lot during ex-Yugoslavia. Mentality is really difficult for cooperation, and cooperation is something that doesn't happen in this region. It happens when there are some funds behind. If organizations are going to share a lot of money, that's when our people unite. 3 out of 7 countries in these regions are not in European Union. And this is very poor region. As I already mentioned, what happens in Bosnia, it's not at all better in other countries. I thought that Bosnia was the worst in every sense, but this is so poor region, and we don't have funds at all. We all share what we have, and we have support from PETA and for Free Alliance, and that's all. We launched crowdfunding campaign in March this year. We got 13 euros. It doesn't work. NGOs in this part of Europe and world don't get any funds from state because that's not it just doesn't happen for these countries. And people, there are so many strong organizations in West with so much funds and support for people with human rights, okay? And look, with so many obstacles and difficulties, we have united. And we believe we will achieve our goals together, and only together. And we believe we will achieve it because we are united and share our knowledge, experiences, and materials. And animals, this is the most important thing. Animals really don't care where you're from and what part of the world we are talking about, because they don't have nationality. And there are so many organizations in West that should learn from us, because we have nothing, okay? We have each other. We have our info stall on the right. Yes, come and support us. That's all we have. This is the only opportunity we have, and still, we will make it. With or without funds, but yes, please go and donate to us and help us. We really need it. We would appreciate it. We all came here by cars and buses and traveled for so long. Some of them arrived this morning, Serbians. Yes, they came directly from Belgrade to this conference, and we are all okay with it. And so many strong and rich countries and organizations, they don't get united. They fight with each other who is going to be better, smarter, who is going to get space in media, who achieved something. It doesn't matter, and it doesn't matter to animals, definitely. And you can also reach us via Facebook, so Facebook for Free Forever, and Instagram, and we have our website. And thank you from Hungary, from Bosnia, Herzegovina, Montenegro, Romania, Serbia, Bulgaria, and Greece. Is video working?
There was a technical issue on the main stage, so we have more time. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Person?
Maybe we can try the video.
Or we can try to fix the video. Yeah, that's also an option.
No,
Oh, there is question. There's one.
Okay.
Okay.
So, is there a way that those of us in other parts of Europe who have already banned fur can help you? I mean, obviously financially, but are there strategic targets we could be hitting in our countries that would really put pressure on your governments?
Well, everyone is welcome. As we already work with PETA Germany and Fur Free Alliance, we have this kind of help. But anyone is welcome. We are so open for anything, all these countries, and we all need help with. It doesn't have to be, of course, funds. But for example, Marek gave great lectures today. We all were there because we are always in need to hear anything. Okay.
I bet Bulgaria is not unique in this sense, but any pressure from outside, especially from mainstream media from outside of Bulgaria, really makes a big impact on the decisions that the parliament makes. So if you can get the mainstream media to react to the fur farming industry in this region, I bet all the countries there are going to benefit from it.
Thank you. Another question?
When do you think we can expect a European citizens' initiative to ban fur farming?
You from Bulgaria asking me?
Yeah. Do you think it would be feasible?
That's a nice question, but I can't give it to you. It's about Europe, right?
Would you expect something like that? Do you think it could be successful?
We should make it, right?
Okay, next question.
About the European Citizens Initiative, it's the word citizen means it's us. So if you're interested, launch it. That's what I would say. We've launched the End the Cage Age last week or 2 weeks ago, so it's the same thing. We should unite, we should make a strategy, and we should just go for it, right? Joe! Hey, Joe, you're here! So maybe you're the one talking about this. Wait. Hi, I guess I've just been announced. I'm terribly sorry I missed most of the presentation because I've only just arrived in Prague, but I just wanted to give a note of caution on the European Citizens Initiative. It's a really good thing that the End the Cage Age that has been launched, but a note of caution with fur farming. What the fur farmers are actually looking for is to get some form of legitimacy for their business. There is a big risk that when you go to the European Commission and ask for action to be taken, legislative action, that they can actually come back and give you something else. And it could be that they actually will then introduce, although I don't see it happening in the near future, but one way they could do it was say, hey, yes, but we'll have animal welfare rules for the fur farmers because they have this fantastic welfare quality stuff. So that's one thing that I would urge caution, because it may be careful what you wish for. Working on a national level to achieve national bans, and working on the retailer side as well to get companies to go fur free, that's going to increasingly marginalize the fur industry. So, we can get very excited about this, but be very, very careful with it.
Yeah, actually, we in this region, we are not working on European level, but on Southeast Europe level, we know that there are so many problems in the European Union. So yeah, thank you. Thank you for explanation. Okay, here's the video from Sofia. It's not connected. Yes. So this was the launching event of For Free Forever campaign, and without funds. Yeah, we collected 13 euros for this.
Yeah.
Please visit our info stall. It's on when you enter the venue, right, and you can get all informations, and of course you can support us. So that would be it. If there are no more questions, no further questions.
Yeah, we still have some time because, as I said, that lecture was delayed. So, if anyone wants to add something or ask something, we can do that.
Don't be shy.
Oh,
okay.
Here's
Again,
one.
Bulgaria.
Like businesses like from Netherlands and people who work with that and have a lot of money expect for aside from our countries like Eastern Europe, are they pointing to other parts in the world to spread their business?
East Europe generally, and we are the best because of easygoing legislations and corruption, and because of foreign investments, how our politicians are very eager to accept anything that's coming from the West. It doesn't matter, is it rubbish or something good?
Well, what about other countries like, I don't know, Ukraine or, I don't know, like more...
Yeah, they are moving to all our region.
Yeah.
Okay. And we are going to defend it together. So thank you again.
Thank you a lot.